Alright, bbay40 back with another Doors video. And this is a part 2 to hiding places. Places where you can hide from rush and ambush. Most of these show will work for rush. I'm not sure about ambush on some of them, but I think they'll be good. So here's the old one I showed before in my part 1. Is you can hide here in this little library just by staying on the side of this bookshelf. But you got to stay up tight against the bookshelf. If you're a few steps away from the bookshelf, then rush will kill you. So just if you try that, make sure you stay nice and tight on the bookshelf. So I'm going to take you to a bunch of other new places and a couple of old places, but places I found watching other players and even just testing places myself. Like this room here, these little side rooms. Any of these little side rooms you can hide in, and I'll show you here in a couple of ways you can hide. One, just go all the way around the corner so you're not visible to the door and Rush can't see you and you can't see him. You should be pretty safe. Now the other option I'm going to show you is that all you have to do is just hide behind this door. You just sit right here and hide and you'll be safe. The door kind of protects you. The door does that in a lot of other places too. Now you watch. I'm going to open up the door again. The lights will flash. And that's the key that you also got to pay attention to, is the lights flashing or flickering. That usually means one of the monsters is coming up. It could be, most likely it'll be rush, but it could be ambush. And it could even be eyes sometimes. You'll get a little flicker and eyes is in the next room. So you see I'm just tucked in behind the door, and you have to stay tight up against the wall and away from the door so you're going to be safe. Unfortunately, this other kid just didn't catch on. So the vent here, obviously, a lot of people probably know about this already, but I showed this in my first video. You can hide in the vent. It's perfectly safe from rush and ambush. So moving on, I'll show you some other ones here. This little room up here, when you see this bookshelf that's leaning over the doorway you have to crouch under, a lot of these little cabinets here, you don't actually have to go inside. You just get nice and tight up behind one of them. You stay nice and tight in the middle and don't look for rush. One of the keys about rush and ambush killing you is if you look at them, they see you, and you see them, they kill you. So a lot of times you can hide, and I'll show you another case, the same little shelf here, or same locker, and just hide behind it, just go around the other side. And just get right up tight against the locker, and you'll be fine. A lot of these lockers are safe in this room, and like this one here on the left, you can hide behind that one. So I want to show you that. And of course, this is another side room. It's a bigger one. You can actually go all the way up against the windows and be safe from rush. But the safest place really is to be over here in this corner, behind the door. You stay behind the door in the corner, and you'll be safe from rush or ambush. So again, some other ones. This is another little side room. We go look for the little key here. This is another safe place you can hide behind the door. I'm going to be on the other side of the bed over there. Unfortunately, this other kid just didn't understand, and he didn't quite make it. So I was going in here, showing him, come on, get in here, come on. He didn't quite catch on. So when you get over here in the corner or behind the door, you'll be safe. So again, this is the room with a whole bunch of different lockers to hide in. There's a lot of different ones. You can hide here. This one you can't get behind. Over here on this other side, you can hide behind this one. This is a safe spot. You can't get behind this one. But these double lockers right here on the left, that's another place you can hide. And you can hide. I'm going to try to get behind this one, but I took the wrong route. You got to go around this way, and you'll be safe by this one. And there's another locker on the other side of the door that you'll be safe behind too. The reason I'm showing all these is what got me hooked on this was I saw a video where someone had a challenge of trying to make it all the way to the end without hiding in any locker or hiding under any bed. And it's actually very difficult to do because you don't always get a room where you can hide someplace. So this is another one. These little lockers that are kind of sitting side by side. Just get up tight against the locker. You gotta stay tight against the locker. If you're standing over by the wall, he'll kill you. That's the key to all these lockers. You gotta get right up against them, right up tight. So I'm gonna go behind the same lockers again to show you. This time I'm gonna stand up. I'm not gonna crouch. I'm gonna stay standing up and watch when rush comes by. You can even see his teeth flash by, but he didn't get me. That was fine. Yep. So here, there's ones I showed before in my first videos. You can go down these little dead-end stairwells, either down or up, and you'll be safe from rush, but you won't be safe from ambush. Ambush can still get you that far. He's got a longer reach than rush does. Again, this is a basement. You can actually go all the way down in this basement and stay anywhere down here, inside here, and you'll be safe from rush or ambush all the way down here. But there's a easier thing you can do. You don't have to go all the way down. You just hide behind the door. And watch, I'm going to wait till these guys bring out rush, and I'll show you. In the next door they open up, rush is going to come. You can hear him coming, so you do is stay tight against the wall, right in the corner, and you'll be fine. Someone else came in here with me, and he's just a couple steps down, and he got killed. You can't stay on the steps. You got to stay right behind that door, right up tight against the wall. And this is a big cross rooms. Sometimes they have little corner bedrooms, or sometimes not, just like this. And you'll be safe up on either end from rush. Either of the dead ends. You're going to go up to the dead end like I am right now. And rush will just go by and you'll be safe. Ambush, however, I think will kill you here because ambush has a longer reach. So moving on, I'll show you another option here. Now, this room here, I've tried looking all over this room, this long room here, and I haven't been able to find a safe spot. So I thought, well, let's try behind this little chair. I thought, what the heck? Maybe this little chair will be safe. So I gave it a try. I'm going to go down here, open next door, and rush is going to come. And unfortunately, that little chair was just not big enough to protect me. I think my butt was just sticking out behind and he got me. It's just not quite big enough. But I'm going to show you a sofa that you can hide behind. This one right straight ahead here. You can hide behind that sofa. But I recommend going all the way up and don't look into the sofa. I tried that one time. I was looking into the sofa and rush killed me. As long as you look away, I think you'll be fine, like I was just then. I was fine hiding behind that sofa. But you can not only hide behind that long sofa, but you can hide behind that cabinet right there. Same thing as the other room. Just get right in the middle, stay up tight against the cabinet, and you'll be fine. And there's that sofa where I just showed you. So moving on, I'm going to show you a couple of the new places I came across. Actually, from watching other players, I didn't realize you could do this until I saw another player do it. But then the player did it a couple of times, and then he got killed. I guess he just wasn't in close enough. You have to get really tight, push yourself right into the corner. And I usually crouch when I do that, but I don't know if you have to or not. You could probably stand up and be safe, but... And here I'm going to give you a little treat from Screech. He got me all disoriented in this room. I was trying to find my way out. And he kept attacking me. There he is. Now to beat Screech, all you got to do is look at him. You see that little white pointer in the middle of my screen? Just stick that right in his face. And he will screech and run away. He's really just a big chicken. Well, you can just stare him down and he'll run away. Now all you got to do in these little tea rooms, like I just showed you, before was a bookshelf. This time it's a locker. Just tuck yourself right in there, real tight on the side of that locker. On the side that has the dead end, you want to be away from the door where the rush is going to go from open door to open door. You want to stay away from the open doors and get to the opposite side. That's a dead end. Now, if you've seen this really long room before, then you know what I'm doing. I'm getting all the way down the end here, because I want to see rush spawn and come out and run through here. I pretty much knew I'd be safe because it was so far away from the doors. It's such a long room, long corridor, or a long hallway, and I'm pretty sure I'd be safe. And here he is, he's spawning right now. I could probably get him a little bit closer, but I want to just stay back and stay safe. You can see his face there. Now I got to make it through that door before he opens up the next door, or else I'm going to get glitched, which I just wasn't fast enough. It was too long of a hallway, and he was too fast. So anyway, now I'm going to take you through, if you go to a room and you see a whole bunch of flickering, I mean like a lot of flickering for like several seconds, then you know Halt is next, and this is Halt. Now get past Halt, I just want to show you this real quick. It only takes about a minute here. When you see him, just back up. As soon as you enter the hallway, you want to just keep walking forward, just keep walking until you see him, and then just stop and back up, away from him. And when he disappears, you go forward again. So he's coming at me, I just back up. Disappears, go forward, because he's behind me now. If I stop, he's going to kill me from behind. You see him, walk backwards. He disappears, go forwards. And that's all you got to do to get through this hallway, and you get through it pretty quick. Now here I'm going to show you what I do for seek. For seek, all you have to do, the first part here, you have to crouch under some furniture. You got to get good at the crouching and getting underneath the furniture. But then you got to go through a door and you have to look for the next door to go through. And when I look for blue doors, all I do is I just look left. I just concentrate on looking left first. If I see the door, I go left, like that. If the door is not there, then I just go right. So don't sit there and try to look both directions and figure out which side the door is on. You only have to look one direction. And if you see the door's there, you go that direction. If you see the door's not there, then you just go the other way. That's all you got to do. It makes it a lot easier. And if you want to, you can step back into the doorway here and you can shake his hand. And you can go through here and you can open up any drawers that are in here and collect whatever goodies are hiding in the drawers. Somebody else had a flashlight. That's why a battery showed up there. And when you're done, just jump off. And you'll end up spawning with the other players. So just remember that with Seek. If you're having trouble getting through Seek, especially the second time you see him is nothing but doors. You have to go through 6 doors in a row. And I'll tell you, it's so much easier if you just concentrate on looking one direction. Look left or you look right, whichever one you want to. If you see the door on that side, keep going that direction. If you don't, go the other way. That's all you got to do. Just concentrate on one side instead of trying to look at both at the same time. That's what got me originally. I had trouble getting past Seek because I was looking both ways, trying to figure out which side is it on, which side is it. You only have to figure out one side. If it's not on that side, you go to the other side. It makes it so much easier. So now, in the library here, I'm just showing you this again real quick to show you how I get through. I always go over to the left side there and I clear out those bookshelves on the left, which I just did. Then I grab the paper off the librarian desk. The paper has the code for the combination lock at the end of the room. And you get that code by looking at the symbols. Each symbol represents a number. You saw the first one I got, the symbol was a circle, and it represented the number 0. In that case, it's not always 0. It could be any number from 0 to 10, 0 to 9. So I'm going to check all these other shelves, and here's one more book here, and clear out these other shelves and see if there's anything else here, any of the books I have to grab. There's 8 books you have to get all together. And the last book you get, number 8, will be the last digit in the combination. So it's good to get all 8 books if you can. And what I do is I don't just look for them, I listen for them. You can hear the books ringing. And you hear that when I go upstairs here. You'll hear the books ringing when I get up to them. That tells me the book is in the area if I hear it ringing. If I don't see it on the side that I'm facing, then I know it's on the other side of the shelf and I just got to walk around and grab the book. So here I can hear a book ringing here, but I hear books ringing on the other side too. And you see there's a book right there on the other side. And there's one over here. I actually saw that one before I heard it. And that one I heard. I knew there's another one there. I had to grab it. Just had to find it first. There's one more book. I've got 7 books. I just need one more. Since figure is downstairs, I'm going to go over here and grab that last book. And that's the last digit, number 2. Now I'm just telling everybody first that we got all the books. And then tell them they all need to get here to the lock. And this other kid, he said he's confused. I said, you're going to need to come over here. You're not in a safe spot. That spot where he is right there, Figure will walk right around that bookshelf sometimes, and I've seen him kill players several times over there. Just tell him to come over here where it's safer. And I tell him we just gotta wait for the 3rd player. There's another player in here, the girl. You have to wait till she gets up here, and then we can do the combination. So that's pretty much it. Hope this helps you guys getting through the game. If you want to have more fun playing, instead of just hopping in a locker, you can use a lot of these places that you can hide, test them out, see if they work for you. And I hope I was able to help you with getting past Halt. I did a whole separate video for Halt. That's helped out a lot of players. And Seek also. You can check out my other videos. I appreciate it. Give thumbs up if you like them. I always like seeing people like my videos and appreciate what I do for them. And subscribe. I'm slowly working my way up. I've got 570 subscribers now, so I'm doing better. It's all guys. Thank you. Catch me in the next one. Bye.